Bartlett here with my Vision Agency, and today I'm going to show you how to use AI to create and manage your ads. So you can see here, I'm inside of the Ads Manager. Now, if you are a member of our software bundle, you'll see this tab over here, AI Ads Manager. If you are in our reseller program, you have the ability to resell this inside of your own high-level account or as an external tool. If you are a reseller, you want to be logging into your own white label brand to get this set up. But everyone's account will look just like this, whether it's inside the dashboard or outside the dashboard. And you can see here, the first place to start, you can see what we basically want to tell the system about our business. But obviously, before we even get to that point, what you want to do is connect your ad platform. So let me just give you a tour of the dashboard. We'll connect the platform, and then we'll go ahead and start creating our own ad. So you can see here, it's really easy once you have your ad accounts connected to create that. And we're going to do that in just a second. You'll also see all of the different ads that you can run using the software, and you can see that we don't have any available right now. You'll see here in the Advertise tab, all of the different platforms that you can advertise on again, and then you also have optimization folders. That's where you can, let's say you want to run an Instagram ad, and maybe you want to run LinkedIn, Instagram, and Meta. Then what you can do is actually put them in an optimization folder, and then the AI Ads Manager will move your ad spend to the best performing ad. Okay, super, super cool. You also have the creative library. You can create your own templates here. You can actually choose from any of the templates that we have available here. And you can see the business type here. So if you want to just search for your niche or your business category and choose from these options, you can do that as well. Now, you also can check the analytics here. So it's going to tell you basically how well your ad is performing based on the different platforms. You can also see here your website analytics as well. Now, here is where you want to connect the platform that you want to advertise on. So you do want to make sure that before you get to this point that you've created your own business account in Facebook, for example, or Google. Google is part of YouTube. So you just want to make sure that you have that ad account created. And then what you want to do is go ahead and connect it. So I'm going to go ahead and just connect my LinkedIn account to show you how easy this is. And let me go ahead and get logged in here. And we're going to just select that ad account. I'll choose this one, accept. And now you can see my LinkedIn account is actually already created. Now I want to choose my objective. So do I want to send traffic to my website, or do I want to use instant forms to collect contact information? It's up to you which one you want to choose. If you're just sending to a website and you want to capture the information on your website, you can choose traffic here. So that's all we need to do to connect that. Now, if you go into your profile here, if we click on the demo account, you'll see that you can actually add the language that you are working in here for your dashboard. You can also choose your category here. So what is your business structure? Let's just say marketing and advertising. You have your resources here. These are white labeled videos that you can use inside of your marketing materials, or we actually have put together a course if you're a reseller that you have imported into your high level account that has all of these videos there for your new members to make sure that they understand how this all works. You also have playbooks here that you can use as lead magnets. For example, here's one, welcome to your attorney playbook, no landing page playbook, welcome to your real estate playbook for Facebook. These are great lead magnets that you can build and actually use the tool to advertise for the tool. I always say, if you're going to resell software, you need to make sure that you use the software and that it's quality before you start reselling. Now, here is where you want to store your brand context. So we're going to teach it about our business, and then it's going to help us create the ad. So here we want to put our website. Now, for this example, I'm going to use my community because your free community is a great way to get leads for your business and then give them a little bit more education on how you are the perfect solution for their issues. So I'm going to go ahead and just type in my free community website there and generate the brand info. So you can see here, It's extracted the brand logo from my website. It's also added the description here. Join our free community of 5.1K plus members for entrepreneurs and agency owners. Access free tools, life coaching 5 days a week, and resources to maximize that time. We also have the brand name here. So it says no specific brand name mentioned. So let's go ahead and type in My Vision Agency, because that's our brand name. The industry, we can say education is fine. We can add our business phone number here, 548-0272. Side note, if you'd like to call that number, you can demo the voice AI bot. We're going to choose the language for our post, and let's go ahead and type in our location, Indianapolis, Indiana, and let's go ahead and save. So now we've taught it about our business. Now we need to choose our primary colors. Okay, now my primary color is actually purple. So let's go into Canva. And I always talk about how easy it is to store your brand colors in Canva, because this is what I use to create all of my graphics. So it's a really easy place for me to just go to and know that all of my brand colors are here. So let's go back here and let's paste in our brand colors. I already have my secondary color there. It pulled that in from the website. And then now we want to choose our font and we can save changes. So now we want to store our brand voice. So we have some suggestions here. And if you don't, you're just not really sure, you can actually hover over this little circle with the eye and it tells you, for example, empathetic and caring, emphasizes understanding and emotional connection, reassures customers that their needs come first. An example is we're here to listen, support, and help you thrive. You can also choose like Keanu Reeves or Dwayne Johnson. You can also choose friendly and approachable, which is what I like. We'll go ahead and save there. Now, you also can add images here, more than just what was pulled in your website, and different videos that you want to use for your advertising. However, it's not required. Okay, so we have our brand context created. Now we are ready to choose our ad. So let's go to the home. If you click in here, you can upload your images and all of that. But what we want to do is type in what we're trying to do, right? So you see it's giving you kind of an example here: luxury modern home, tire shop, best pizza restaurant in New York, amusement park. These are some good examples. So let's type in free community for software resellers and business owners to discover how to create time with automation. If you click here, you can see it's going to bring up your brand context there with the star, and it has all the things that we've already trained it on our business. Let's go ahead and close this out. If you click here, this allows you to edit the prompt. We have our description that we just typed in here. We can generate, we can also try a sample here. We have the ideas and the favorites, and you can also see that it's pulling in the brand info as well. And if we did have a special offer, like 10% off your next order, we could add that there. Let's go ahead and generate. Now you can see it's created the campaign description. So My Vision Agency is a free community tailored for software resellers and business owners. We empower our members to harness automation, enabling them to create more time in their busy lives. Join us to explore effective strategies, share insights, and transform your business processes, allowing you to focus on growth and innovation. We have some suggested ideas. You can see here My Vision Agency Mastermind Group, a membership program offering exclusive resources and strategies for software resellers. Now, let's say that I didn't like this and I wanted to generate another one. I could just click generate, and then it's going to create some different ideas. Once we like this, we want to go ahead and we can generate the content. So now it's actually creating different ads based on our suggestion. Now you can see, and if you wanted to sort between the different platforms, of course you could sort here, but you can see here that we have a carousel ad here, and these are all meta. You can see carousel, video, image, meta, call ads, message ads here, WhatsApp ads, carousel, an image here for Instagram. You can see Instagram video, Google search, Google P Max, Performance Max. So you can see it's basically all of the Google channels there, Google Display, Google Call Ads, YouTube, LinkedIn Image, LinkedIn Video. We have LinkedIn Message, TikTok, Spotify, Snapchat, Snapchat video, and Bing. So we've created all of these ads on all the different platforms that quickly. So right now we're sorting between images, videos. You can see all of that. Now, if you wanted to just search the image ads, you can do that here, the video ads, carousel ads, and then text only. Okay, this one is all of them. You can also favorite the ads. So if I wanted to use this ad here multiple times, of course, I could choose that. And I also want you to notice that it does also choose from stock videos. It uses Shutterstock to create the videos. You don't have to pay for that. It also uses stock images and things like that. Now, I can create a template from these ads, or I can just go ahead and create the ad. Now, since we only connected our LinkedIn account, I'm going to go ahead and let's choose LinkedIn here. So we're going to just sort between the LinkedIn ads. And let's go ahead and say we're going to create this ad here. So let's choose create ad. So now we have created our campaign here. You see our goal is traffic. We set that up when we connected our LinkedIn account. We could generate the ad again. We could try the sample text. If we needed to edit the prompt again, we could do that here. You'll also see that we have the images here. And of course, if you wanted to choose the video, you could do that as well. Okay. Now you can edit these. You can add different videos here as well. You can also choose the design studio to create some content directly inside of your account. You also can generate hundreds of custom ad creatives here by adding your content here. You also have the ability to generate images using AI, and all of this is just directly in your account. Okay. So upload images, create images, videos, whatever you need can be done inside of the AI Ads Manager. And you do have these options here: upload your image, get suggested images, creative editor. So all of these options here are actually the same options that you have here. Scrolling down here to the primary text, you can see it's already created all of that. And of course, it's pulling that in from our prompt that we created. We have the call to action, which is apply. Of course, we can change that to sign up if we want to. And then now we want to choose our targeting. Do we want to reach people based on their direct or inferred interests, traits, or professional groups that they may belong to? We can choose that. We can choose job titles. If you're using LinkedIn, maybe you want to choose business owners. Let's choose maybe small business owner. Maybe we want salon owners. Maybe let's see if we have software. So we have software engineers, software specialists. So go through here, choose your perfect customer by job title, by interest, or even by company. Find members based on the companies listed on their LinkedIn profile. So let's say that we wanted to choose maybe Coca-Cola company. Maybe we wanted to choose ClickFunnels. Okay, we could choose that. So really, how cool is that? So, so cool. All right. Now, for this example, let's just say that I want to choose maybe just small business owner, or maybe owner, or let's say agency owner. Okay, let's choose that. Now, it will also suggest some other options here. So market director, insurance broker, and so on. You can choose to select that or not. You can also choose the location that you want to add. So if you only want to advertise in the United States, you can go ahead and choose that there. You definitely can choose multiple locations as well. Once you've selected all of that for your targeting, you just want to X out of that, and you'll see you have your targeting here. So in this ad, I am focusing on agency owners and location in the United States. You'll see here that we have our website. It's already pulled in from the prompt. And then now we just need to choose our budget. So do we want to spend $20 a day, $5 a day? I really recommend that you at least start with $10 a day, but you need the ad to get as enough traffic to actually be able to optimize it. If you're only doing $1 a day, not a lot of people are going to see it. So it's not really going to speed up that learning process and teach the AI who is clicking on the ad, who is engaging with the ad, who's opting into the ad. Those are all things that it needs to learn. So now all you need to do is just simply launch the campaign. Now, when you launch the campaign, you'll see that it does create like A/B split tests here. So you have different options. And I did also want to show you an active account that had ads running in it. So you can see to check on your ads, you can go to analytics here. And if I go into this ad in particular, You can see that we have the dashboard here. You can see the amount of money spent on this ad, how many clicks, the cost per click, the click-through rate, the reach, and this ad was actually not set up to track the conversions, so that's why it says 0 there. You can also turn this ad on just by simply toggling that on. Because it's connected to the ad account, that sends that info to the ad account and it will just activate that specific ad. So you can see the ad spend down here, like in a graph. You can also put in how much is a conversion worth to you, and it will help you choose the best options. Now you also have the campaign reporting down here. And what I absolutely love about this tool is it tells you, if you're not an ads expert, you may want to know, how long do I run this before I know that it's not a good ad, or before I'm confident that it is a good ad. And you can see here on day 1, it's going to walk you through the timeline and it's going to update this according to how your ad is performing. So we have day 1, created your ads, checking your ads are approved, may take up to 24 to 48 hours. When it's approved, it will move on to the next phase here. Then we have week 1. So your ads are getting views. We're A/B split testing. Your early performance is above benchmark. If it is, it will definitely move on to the next phase. If it's not, it'll give you a warning sign. It'll tell you some steps that you need to complete to improve that. Then we have week 2. So moving ad spend to higher performing ad copy, targeting, and other ad assets. We're continuing the A/B split testing, and in this ad, it said your early performance is above benchmarks. If it was not, it would again give you that warning. Once we've gone through the first 2 weeks of launching and testing our ad so the AI can learn more about it, then we are moving this to the highest performing ad assets and targeting to achieve results. So that's just going to be the ongoing ad there. Now, you also can click here to edit your ad groups. So if you want to edit any of the headlines or the descriptions, you can do that here. You can also edit the targeting, the bidding, you can edit the assets included in the ads, and even the website here. You have the ad campaign settings here. So if you did want to update that, of course you could. So remember, we have the campaign, and then we have the groups inside the campaign. You also have the ability to check out all of the insights. So how well is the ad performing here? So you'll see it's going to be based on the creative. So these are all of the assets. You can see the ad group name here, the type of the ad, the impressions, and then of course the status of the ad. If you want the system to optimize the ad for you, all you have to do is just toggle this on. If you don't, if you are an ads expert and you would rather manage the ads yourself, of course you can. But if you want the AI to manage it for you, you just toggle that on here, and then it will actually remove creative assets that are not performing well, and it will replace it with ones that it thinks will perform better. You can see your best performing combination up here and your lowest performing combination up here. Now, you can also see the same with the audience. So here we're getting the insights from the creative, but in this section, we're getting insights from the audience. So it tells us the best performing keywords, the lowest performing, and then also we see the keyword performance. So you can see here, it's removed some of the keywords and it's also added some of the other keywords. So it is optimizing all of this. You have a location breakdown report as well. So where are people clicking and how much is it costing you? That's basically what this is going to tell you. You have the search term report as well. So that what are people searching for that are actually clicking on your ad? This gives you all of that insight as well. And then you have the optimization history and then the target locations. Now you can go to the advanced report, and this tells you all about your specific ad that you're running here. So the status of the ad, the clicks, the conversions, the cost, the impressions, and then your average click-through rate. So this is how easy it is to not only create the ad using AI, but also how to manage your ad using AI. Remember, you can advertise on any of these platforms here, and it's basically the same process. You can create videos for your ads. There's so many advanced cool functions within the AI Ads Manager that if you're managing your ads the old school way, even if you're an expert, you're spending way too much time. this tool is going to save you tons of time and, of course, tons of money because it's going to manage those ads for you and give you the best result and ROI for your ads. Now, if you have any questions at all, you can go to our community. If you're a member, you can go to the community tab on our dashboard. You want to go to the events and you can click on today's date. And when you click there, you'll go into the Zoom room to join myself and our community to ask any questions you may have. If you're on our free community, you can go to the link as well, and you can go to the events calendar and you want to click in there to join us in the Zoom. If you are not a member of our reseller program or our free community, you can go to myvisionagency.com. If you're not a high-level member yet, you can click here to join and you'll actually get free access to our reseller program. If you're a current high-level member, you can join directly to reseller AI ads and sales bots inside of our reseller program as well. If you're not interested in reselling software, but you want to save thousands of dollars every month on all of our software in one solution, you can check that out there. And you can also join our free community here or book a private consultation with me. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality.